Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. Welcome to your forecast for the week ahead. And remember, this is timeless. So when you find this, it's the right time for you. I just put up on Instagram my month of December forecast special, only for Instagrammers, and it's also posted on Facebook too. All my information is down below in the description box to get to any of my social media accounts. Take a deep breath in. Nice and calm. Just breathe. You're safe here. It's just you, me, and your guides. I want you to give them a call. Call your guides in. Ask them what number to pick for your forecast for the week ahead. Sit. 1 for group 1. I see it's this one. 1. Yep. Group 2. 4, is it? Group 3. And remember, if you have tarot or even oracle cards, you can pull along with me. That we can get clarification or confirmation on anything that comes up in your forecast. All the timestamps are down below in the description box. And on that note, let's get started with Team 1. Hello there, Team 1. All right. Let's see. Scorpio, investigate. I also want to tell those of you who are Scorpio, as your sun, moon, or rising, if you feel so inclined, check out a video for this week with your horoscope of Scorpio. I feel like you're going to get a lot more insight in addition to what you're going to pick up here. A lot of water energy this week. There's a huge message for you guys. I know things were really busy and hectic. And it's nice to take a little time off to relax and kind of so you can recenter, replenish your energy, and give your mind some peace. Your mental health is very important. And now it's time to move, Spirit says this week. Don't get too complacent, I'm hearing very loudly with the house and the whip. Anything you've been putting off, anything you've been afraid of, it's time to get cracking. Crack that whip. Off your butt and into the stars. That's exactly what I heard. We do have the star here. Recognition, appreciation, following your guiding star. And how that works is Spirit sends us signs in the physical plane. Maybe you're being too complacent and Spirit starts shoveling or throwing things at you now, like to get you moving. Come on, time to get moving. And with this energy here, investigate. This is very big for you for Team 1. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to be straightforward, sweet, and to the point, saying, I need this to figure out if I want to do that or which direction I'm going to go. I need more information. Investigate. There's nothing wrong with getting information. There's nothing wrong with, well, I got a friend over in the bank. I don't want to call them. And, I got to call this and blah, blah, blah. Do it. Spirit's saying do it. Get your answers. It's time to get moving. Some things have been put off long enough. Whether it's a dream that you had with the career, maybe you've been very lax, very tired. Maybe you've been very disappointed. You don't want to go through that again. Maybe it's hard to admit that out loud. This is why I'm making excuses not to keep going at it. Or this is why I should go in this direction, but I keep coming up with excuses because I'm scared. I don't want to get all this energy in that to be disappointed again. That's hard to admit. Some people, it may not be disappointment. Maybe it's fear Fear of success, that's a real thing. Fear of what other people may say or think. What about the haters out there? Haters are everywhere. Everybody deals with them at some point in their life. But that shouldn't stop you from doing what your heart is calling you to do, what the signs are pointing to, and what Spirit's bringing into you, Team 1. But knowledge is power. If you need more information, don't be afraid to ask. Doesn't matter who it is. Ask. If Spirit's been sending you those intuitive nudges, like, I have this feeling I should talk to, I should have said something. You know what I mean? You need to just say something. Now, I know Mercury's powering up for retrograde here. And we're feeling it. Pre-shadow. But just make it sweet, simple, to the point. It doesn't need to be overthought or overcomplicated. What do you need to know? Sorry, Spirit's had me kind of harp on that. All right, let's move on. We have a small new blessing here with the child and the clover. Unexpected, out of nowhere. It's one of those things where it's tiny but mighty. It's a very impactful blessing coming in for you guys, Team 1, this week. And I think you're going to find you have more people in your corner, more people rooting for you than you could have imagined. I feel like something impactful is going to be said, maybe by someone who you respect their opinions, you admire them. It could be anybody. Could be a message out of the blue. Very unexpected, but new. But the birds, communication. Spirit's guiding you right here, guiding you through people, communicating. It's guiding you right to the very thing you've been waiting on. You've actually been nurturing and taking care of, helping its growth through your own. Shadow work plays a big part in our soul purpose, right? The things that we're passionate about, the things that we're drawn to from the heart, the things that make us happy are all a part of that. And that's when everything just seems to finally flow and fall into place. Like, for real. This isn't what we went through before. Those were lessons. Those were, for some, current contracts. For others, just deep lessons that we came down here to learn, okay? Some extremely painful. It's like, I chose this? What the heck, you know? I agree. Trust me. But now it's time. So do not ignore any signs. There's no such thing as coincidences. As soon as you come across one, listen, that's Spirit, period. They're guiding you to the thing that you have been so longing for, thing you have been waiting for. And in your own growth and work inside, it's been nurturing it, bringing it closer than you think. This is a very powerful week for you, Team 1. Which we'll see here in a moment. Now, for some of you, it's going to be something big. And it could be connected to a divine masculine. Let me clarify real quick. The bear is also archangel energy. And we know our guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, you know, whoever you guys believe in. They're here in the physical plane working through people more than ever. When we're ready, they show up in the most, like, jaw-dropping ways. I can't make this up. 9 of Cups. A big wish. Definitely something you wish for. Something that's really going to, I feel like, fill all the cups. Something you've been waiting on for the longest time. And it's coming in a big way. For some of you, it could actually be a divine masculine energy. Remember, these are energies, never gender. Okay, take it as you will. It's huge. Rainbows. At the end of that rainbow, those blessings. that you will actually see in the physical plane. We have the house there, stable, secure, family, comfort, safety. But the home is where the heart is. You're feeling all that in there. But the house is also talking about in the physical plane. These things are coming in here, now, to you, being brought to your door. For some of you, that could be literal. Brother, I mean, it's going to arrive to you, come to you. Can we get a peek? No. The High Priestess came out and went, there's some things that must be kept hidden. We'll try. I'll keep trying to be very, if Spirit will have mercy. Let's look at the Lenormand a little bit more here. And I read these energetically, never traditionally, okay? I mean, if you have cards in your, this is a great time to clarify some of the stuff I'm saying. You say, okay, can I see? You might be able to see it. You never know. 9 of Pentacles. 9's, big number for some of you. Watch for the number 9, especially in 3s. For some of you, it's a new start. With a home, maybe moving. It's finally going to happen. Maybe just not the way you thought it was going to be. Some of you, there could have been a cancellation or a delay, or just, I just saw a contract being ripped up. So there may have been something that was going on with maybe a house or an apartment you were going to move into, and suddenly it's off the desk now. But there's something better coming in. There was a lesson to be learned in that, whoever that's for. It was a big deal. But there's something better moving in its place. Something that will really feel like yours. And for some of you, that's the end of all the mental anguish, the pain. 10 of Swords is like the most painful card sometimes, because it's like, I thought everything was going, I was doing everything, I was on the path, I was following in signs, and then oof, you know, it's enough to waylay you. But it also means, the 10 of Swords is also talking about the end of that and the beginning of a beautiful, pain-free beginning. I feel like there was interference there. It may not be you, but it could have been the people, you know, involved with, you know, on the other side of that, and that's why. You need good vibes, not bad vibes. Right? Just don't feel the vibe was good there. I will say this, I did pick up there could be a child coming into the home for some of you. It could even be, I'm hearing, and then very quietly someone said, a mother and child. They went through a lot. The mother's very protective of the child. And they're very grateful. You may already know about this. If this resonates, remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. How's that going to go, Spirit? I feel a lot of love here. Okay. Justice was not on their side. Justice in reverse. So they could have been a very painful separation. I mean, I feel like they got screwed over. But part of it was that, you know, the mother trusted. It's kind of like, okay, you know, kind of was fooled, and that's why they got the shit end of the stick. But I will let you know if you're worried. Somebody's saying this to me, that very determined to have their own home. You know, nice safe space so they won't be, you know, living there forever, just so you know. Okay, let's move on, Spirit, for this week. Ooh, what a week. Okay. The reason why this is so important, that first statement I made. Get off your butt. Get going. People are waiting for you. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you're passionate about. There are people out there waiting. It's your time. You've got to get out there. Spirits, it's your thing. It's your thing. You're supposed to be out there. Doesn't matter if you do videos or where you work. It's whatever you're passionate about. You need to step through the fear. It's time to get moving. You know it. The signs have been there, coming in very strong for you. Don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss those blessings. Don't. Even if they come through a divine masculine. Can you explain that, Spirit? What does that mean? That's what they're saying. Even if it's someone, I don't know. For some of you, it might be awkward somehow. And if you, no, I'm good. It's okay. A King of Pentacles. Someone who is stable financially, job-wise. They're completely stable. Maybe mature man. Or divine masculine. Bringing in a blessing. For some of you, like I said, take what resonates, put out the rest. That makes sense. You've got to, it's not charity. Nobody, I mean, it's not a pity thing. It's help. You would help them if you could. If they came to you for help in the middle of the night crying, and you'd be there. And maybe you're not crying. Maybe you've been keeping it quiet. And maybe people that know you well enough observe this and kind of understand. They see. They want to help. Or maybe you talked about it, but you didn't like imply you couldn't handle it. You're like, oh, but I got this. It's fine. But somebody just wants to help you out, just to make it a little easier. You know? You can pay them back. They're just doing it to help you. Maybe they're just doing it because there's finally an opportunity for them to help you since you've been helping them, or you have helped them in a huge way. Don't sell your self-worth short. You were worthy of this. And I know that can be hard to accept help. I know that. But it works both ways. Right? It's time to allow people to step up and help you too, okay? I feel like there's a line of them for some of you. My goodness. Okay, hold on. All right. Big, unexpected blessings. And I feel like it's highlighting your path forward, highlighting, confirming everything. You can't unsee. But the big thing too, with all these things going on, ask questions. Don't be afraid of offending someone. Just be very sweet, straight and to the point. Don't worry about conflict. You need to know. Before you can take another step, there's things you need to know. You have to ask. Don't be afraid. How are we going to learn? Even talking to your guides counts too. All right? We got to start talking to them more. They're just sitting there. They're there to help us. And they've been showing up like bosses for all of us down here, you know? So in order to honor them, show them how grateful we are, we need to start talking to them a little bit more. We honor them by when they do give us help, we step in there with the action needed to go with it, right? This is why this is important. No sitting around. No more. Crack that whip on your own butt. I had to do it to myself. Trust me. Okay. And to confirm bigger blessings or big blessings, we do have for Team 1, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You're in the up cycle. Things are flowing in to you. Could be money, home, new connections, you know, new kinds of relationships, a new level up in whatever you're passionate about, or maybe even for some of you, a new career path that you kind of thought about would never dare dream to try. It's all here. Temperance, balance, being grounded. That doesn't mean you have to be numb. It doesn't mean you can't cry or get upset or be down. Okay, you can honor that too, but you don't stay in it. It's also about going with the flow, asking questions before taking that step. That's another thing. It came up last week, I think, about don't be impulsive. Ask questions. Sometimes people aren't, I'll tell you this much, Mercury's doing a number on people because I couldn't understand the things they were, I was like, well, are you asking me? Are you telling me? I couldn't even tell that. I had to ask. At first I didn't because I was like, oh, what if they get angry or like, what are you, stupid? You know what I mean? But then I was like, you know what? I need to understand this clearly. So I would say, I'd word it like, so if I understand what you're saying correctly, and then blah, blah, blah. Do you see what I'm saying? Kill more flies, or kill. Oh my goodness. We catch more flies with honey. It's just a matter of wording. But ask. Half the time we wander around, you know, wondering what if they, I don't know, maybe. And you know, we have, I mean, even if it has to do with other people, we still have the power to take an action if we really want to know. Okay, that's a big one. There's lots of blessings for you, good vibes this week. I think the only challenge is you have to stay on top of yourself this week. Okay, attitudes towards gifts, people lending a helping hand. Some people are just gonna, here you go, and run off because you're gonna throw that crap right back at them. Don't do that. Remember, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. That's all. It takes a whole new turn nowadays. That saying, whole different, higher meaning. Yes, the vibes are a little bit more under the archangel energy right now. I think everybody's still recovering from Thanksgiving and going forth into the holidays. It's a tough time for quite a few people here on Earth. But the energies are lifting. That's what Spirit's trying to get us to be open to, allow and accepting that. Because when we do that, there's a freedom, a release. But there's a lightness of being. Allowing yourself to be happy without any guilt or pain. Being open and accepting that it's okay to look forward to, oh, I wonder what today's going to bring. Oh my gosh, you're getting excited about the day. Even if you think it's the same old, there's always something new that gets thrown in. And there's going to be quite a bit, Team 1. All right, let's see. For your oracle, guidance from Spirit. And remember, guys, if I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that. That keeps me showing up doing these for you guys. I love doing them for you. And remember, if you want to connect with me, down below in the description box is where you'll find me all over social media. Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. I feel like quite a few of you know exactly what I was talking about there, but it's not only just that. It's, you will clearly see the signs, and you will get, as soon as you take an action, say there's something you're putting off. Oh, I'm going to do this. And maybe you've been saying you were going to do that for months or a year, maybe 2, okay? And now You start seeing the signs, spirits nudging you. You can do this now. Do this now. It's time now. You'll see it very clearly. So how could you not? How could you ignore that? You know what I mean? I wouldn't ignore my guides. They don't like that. I'm telling you right now. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. You're going to see things very clearly. And you're going to also see very clearly when you need to ask for, I kind of figured this out. I kind of think I know this. But if something's not, Spirit's going to be like, really? And going to show you need more information over here on this thing over here. Remember to investigate. Be curious. You know, ask your questions. Ask. Because you need that information so you can move forward. I know you're feeling it. Trust in the magic. White Raven Spirit. The color white, too, is going to be a big one. Okay, for you guys, for some of you. I feel like white and gold. I know it's the holiday season, but I feel that's specific. Okay. Trust in the magic. Allow. Trust in the blessings that are coming to you. Open up to those. That just invites more in. That's the true law of attraction. I say it all sarcastic, but that got beat to shit. And I'm like, nobody really understood what that meant, you know. But seriously, the more you're open to that, the more you get. It's like you're sending out this huge signal to spirit and everybody going, may I have more, please? Please, bring me more. It makes me happy. They judge by that level. They judge by the soul's happiness. Are you feeding it? The more you're feeding that, the stronger that vibe is, and the more you get back in. Trust. Believe. Spirit's making it very obvious in the physical plane. You can't make this shit up. It's happening. You know what I mean? Nothing is wasted. Spirit is saying through this card with the vulture spirit. Okay. Maybe you coulda, woulda, shoulda last month, 3 months. Oh, if I did this 3 months ago, if I did this last year, but it doesn't matter. This is now. The time you have spent to get to this point today has not been wasted. You needed that to get through what you've gone through. And now it's time to start anew. Now. Now's the time. This week, whatever you guys do, your first steps, whatever that is for you, the procrastination where you're being complacent and just, I should do this. Oh, I should do that. This is the week that you take that step. It's going to seriously cement the foundation for it in a very beautiful and strong way. Remember I was talking about being happy and allowing that? Hold on, my cards are sticking together. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Be happy. Really step into it when you feel good, when you're feeling happy, when you're feeling blessed, when you're feeling grateful. Step into that. Allow that. Don't overthink it later and piss all over it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be playful. They want you to laugh a little bit more. Watch funny things. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. Don't wait for the shoe to drop or make it drop, in your own head, to ruin it. It's okay to relax and laugh and be happy and joyful. If other people around you aren't, that's not you. Then get away from that influence. You're like, look, I need a laugh. Oh my gosh. For my mental health. Need peace. And it really helps transmute energies too when we're feeling down. Do something that makes you laugh, or dance, or roller skate, or jump up and down for being silly. That transmutes down our energy up. And sometimes we feel too tired. Bitch, I ain't getting off the couch jumping up and down. What's wrong with you? There's other things that could lift you. A good song, something that always makes you move. Music is such a strong, I want to call it magical tool. It can move us like no other. All sorts of ranges of emotions. You pick the one that makes you can't help but start moving. That's all it takes. Use your mind wisely. Think. Don't be impulsive. Ask questions. Don't be afraid. There's no stupid questions. You just need to know. Keep it short, sweet, and to the point. You will get your answers to guide you forward, and Spirit's going to back that up. Trust the great mystery. Trust in the unknown, okay? Be open and allow. And I feel really strongly, especially since it's Will Spirit. I have one called Bonnie. It's about just going with the flow, going and just allowing everything and trusting that everything, and I know a lot of people agree with me on this because they've been experiencing it, everything's happening for a reason. What's really will cook your noodle is when you kind of can, all of a sudden something happens and all of a sudden you see everything connect from before this. All these different events and interactions and stuff, or delays or obstacles, or maybe something just disappeared to get you this thing. I'm like, wow, if I hadn't done this, and that, I wouldn't be here for this. Holy crap, you know what I mean? Trust. You will see it. Be fearless and bold. Get your butt up and get it done, especially for those of you who are trying to do something new, trying to, maybe you've been wanting to build up more on social media, for instance, or just out there in your community. Now's the time to start talking to people. You know, people who are in that, you know, using that social tool to get out there, and maybe they're not uber successful, but they've been out there a while. You know, ask questions, put something out there. Put something of you out there and see what happens. I'm telling you, Spirit's going to be blessing you like a boss. You're going to be really surprised. Just takes one step, but now the energy is absolutely right, and now is the time for you to go for it, right? Get off your butt. Let's get out in the world. We need to see ya. People are waiting for you. On that note, Team 1, you guys have an amazing week. Take care. Hello there, Team 2. Welcome to your forecast for the week ahead. Remember, take what resonates, put you out to rest. All right, let's get to this. I'm not surprised that came up again. It feels that kind of a week, like Spirit getting us moving, getting us up out of anything that's making us feel lethargic or heavy, you know, maybe down our energy. It's time to get back to living again. It's time to feel the sun on your face, is how they're describing it to me. Let's see what your theme is. Motion. Look at, it's Archangel Michael's arm there with that sword, his mighty sword, cut through the BS. It's time. And Spirit's going to be coming through for some of you in very obvious ways. And then for others, it may not appear to be a nudge from Spirit, or maybe a crack of the whip on your butt, like a towel snap. But they'll make it very clear. Very strong presence. In the middle here, we have the dog. And the dog in my LENORMAND decks represents your guardian angel. Okay. Or spirit guide, the one you're closest to. Right there. Boom. Tracking that whip, because when you get moving, you're not going to believe what's coming in with the bouquet here. Okay? Once you move, here comes the blessing. Okay? And they're impactful, too. For those of you who have been feeling kind of depressed, I shouldn't say kind of, but depressed, sad, or just lethargic, or just down as hell, and you've been feeling that way for a while, it's time to get moving. And Spirit's going to give you a little assist here, okay, with the garden. Now, the garden is any social activity, okay? It could be a work-related event. You know, there's Christmas holiday parties going on here left and right this month. But this could be just as simple as somebody just wanting to stop by to return a bowl they borrowed, you know, for Thanksgiving or last year, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm going to be in the neighborhood. I thought I was going to be by here, so here, I brought your bowl. Can I stop by? It could be something that, you know, simple. It could be somebody you run into and they go, hey, do you have time to grab coffee? It's these interactions that Spirit's going to be urging you to say yes to. You've got time. You do. It could be an invitation. But it's going to be something impactful enough to make you go, huh, like it's going to perk you up a little. That's Spirit's hand going, come on, I got you, let's go. Out of that and into this. Out of the pit and into the world you go. You'd be surprised at the wondrous blessings that are going to be coming in for you guys doing that. Right here. The garden, the stars, the bouquet. For those of you that work in social media or do things online, especially, or even out in the public, or maybe in your community, you're going to stand out. It's time. Whatever that great idea is, whatever that thing you've been sitting on, it's time, because you're shining. It's your destiny. And you would be so surprised at the blessings. Spirit's like, I got people jumping up and down here. This is unexpected surprises that make you happy. Like, oh my God, they touch you. They hit you in your heart. It's like, oh my God, it's so overwhelming. You cry because you're happy. It's destiny. It's time. It's all over this, Team 2. I saw that in Team 1. It's time to get moving. See, right here it says it. Spirit says it's time to get moving with the ship and the dog. We're going. Don't worry. I'm guiding you. And with the dog next to the stars like this, that's like they're going to be giving you very obvious markers. Go this way. Yes, this is it. Very obvious signs. For some of you, you may actually, it may have to do with your name. Like your first name? I just see somebody looking through something going, oh, I don't know if this is for me. And then the name of the company or something has your name mixed in it. You know, my name is Catz. Yeah, I know there's video games and there's actual Catz company out there too. But Mad Catz, I was mad I didn't take that one instead of the Wandering Intuitive, but it could be something that had your name in it, like Cat-tastic or something, going, oh my God. I mean, what are the odds, you know? Okay, I'll take that one. Don't dismiss those coincidences. You'll feel it too. It's like a ding. It's almost like a physical hit inside. That's it. Spirit's going to make it very obvious you're being guided by them. Such a blessing. And they're also helping with kind of moving the clouds away. The clouds represent, you know, emotional turmoil, you know, getting foggy-headed, just being lethargic, depression, you know, mental lethargy, physical lethargy, you know, emotional, just, I'm a mess, you know. And Spirit's helping the clouds. You just see the clouds are passing. And they're right there to, okay, it's gone now, let's go, you know. Because you made a commitment for yourself. Right here with the ring. It's commitment to your happiness. All these things you've done in the past year or so for yourself. Maybe you had to cut people out. You started seeing people and things differently now. Your emotional behaviors have changed now. And it could be the holidays. It could be something else. But it just seems like suddenly everybody's starting to go, like, feeling the loss now. As we move forward, sometimes we'll be excited about moving forward and things are good. And there'll be a moment, though, after we start this new journey where all of a sudden it hits us. Even though maybe the losses weren't that great, right? It could be people, situations, could have been a job, whatever. It's still a loss. But we have to let that go. It's like the last of that process, the grieving process. So we'll grieve. But it goes through stages where we finally start living again. We start not feeling, laughing without feeling bad later, how happy we were. We deserve it too. And for those of you who've lost a loved one, remember too that they would never want to see you unhappy. They want to see you thrive. They do. They're not judging anything. They're loving you. That just came through very strong for someone. For all of you. They encourage you to live. Go forth and conquer. Let's do some clarifying. Woo, that's some deep stuff this week, guys. Okay, we have the stork with the ring and the bouquet. This is interesting. So, a long-awaited announcement coming up, and maybe it's something you've been waiting on. Could be something. This could be something like maybe waiting on a house loan, or like you're going for a house. You're waiting. Something long. You've been waiting a long time for with the stork. The ring, something you're committed to. Something that ties into a long-term commitment. Okay, and it's going to turn out and turn up in the most surprising and unexpected but very blissful way for you. For some of you, it could be finally finding out you're pregnant. For those of you out there that are trying and so committed to that, and there's a beautiful blessing coming in for you there. For some of you, maybe somebody's been waiting to get engaged, or just waiting to go the next step with your partner. It's been a long time. Maybe you're the one deciding to do this. This is the time. The things you've been wishing for coming in, being guided in, being brought to you. Like the dog is also like, it's so loyal and hardworking, and it will go get that, bring it back to you, boom, flourishing like the garden. Your garden's gonna blossom. Sorry, I said it backwards. Right. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay. With the Hermit and the World talking together here, right on top. I want to place it right on top of the whip and the clouds. It's time. Time to come out of your cave. You've learned enough. You've felt enough. You've sat in there long enough. Now, that time is over. With the World, it's about the ending of one cycle into the new. It's time. Okay? You're being escorted out. For some of you, I feel you know this. You've been hearing this. Maybe even some of your loved ones have been concerned, It does come down to you, yes. Nobody can make you, but I'm telling you, spirit, though. Yeah. Ten of Wands in reverse. Time to unburden. And remember, I read these energetically, not traditionally. This is how Spirit talks through me. They're telling me that Ten of Wands is about the unnecessary things you're carrying from the past. You gotta let it go. They're really not who you are now. They're not present now. They're not occurring right now. Carrying blame or guilt or resentment or heartbreak is not making things better. It's not changing anything. It's almost like I want to say you're hurting yourself. You don't need to live in that pain. Let it go. There's all new people, and it's It's like a whole new world waiting for you out there. Spirit says you belong to it. The Chariot, time to go. Let's get moving. Even though he's like, okay, I'm moving. Look at his face, though. That's us right now. Okay, I'm on my way. How long's this trip? You know, Spirit's like, you don't get to know how long this journey is going to be, because it's the experience of the journey. This one's going to be much better. So they're letting us take the steps slow on this new path we're all on, because it's all new and unknown. It's like, I don't know this, you know. That's where trust comes in. Spirit will make it very obvious. Remember I said about making decisions, and I brought up like somebody's name being involved in things, you know, a sign or a product or whatever. Spirit's going to make it very clear what direction to go, but you are going, and you're going to see that too. For some of you, I don't feel like I'm moving. Spirit's definitely going to confirm that, but then by Wednesday. That's why I feel very strongly. We had the Lovers. Now the Chariot and the Lovers are interesting that they both came up. Two. One Sphinx going this way, one Sphinx going that way there, and these are going, well, oh my God, and that one's like, oh my God, you know. So I mean, we have choices. But the one way to make your decision is to go with the heart, not so much the head. How do you feel? Do you see this thing, whatever it is, in your life down the road? Is it there? Will it be there? Some of that we might not be able to answer, but you could feel it. You need to trust in that. Some of you may have to make a choice. Like Spirit's giving me an example. Say you get the dream job. You get this offer, okay? Say you go to an event. You meet somebody and they're like, you're talking about your experience, you're talking about jobs and stuff, just came up, and oh my God, I'm looking for something like that. How long have you been there? You know, next thing you know, you get an interview and you nail the job. You get offered the job, but there's a relocation. And say you've been with somebody for a while, they're settled in, they got a good job where you guys are at. It's like, what do? Do I stay or do I go? For some of you, that's going to be a major decision. And the biggest test you'll ever face. Are you going to trust your heart? What's going to make you happy on this next new part of your journey? You have to be very honest with yourself. Is there going to be regrets? Resentment? Is there room for compromise? You have to trust, though. Really trust. Spirit will guide you. Some of you may have already made a decision like this. You know you made the right one when you feel light. You feel this lightness, this freedom. Well, and you definitely got the strength. For those of you feeling very tired, yep, there's the past floating around here. We'll cover that in a second. The strength is coming in, a vitality, a lot more energy. It's not going to come in all at once. You know, if you've been feeling lethargic and stuff, it's going to take a little time, but you should be taking advantage of the times that your energy is up. Not overdoing it, but getting some stuff done, getting some stuff handled. If you're feeling it, do that. I kind of feel like doing a video. Yeah, I do. Just do it. Do it. Don't hesitate. Crack that whip. You can rest after. That's a lot of very major energy right here with the archangels. With the Chariot, the Lovers, and strength. You have the wisdom and the courage to make the decisions that are best for you now. The Six of Cups popped up. It's time to make new memories, though. You've had good memories. Maybe you've had some not so good memories. But now's the time to make new ones. Brand new. Happy. Peaceful. Exciting. Loving memories now. New ones. Nothing's going to be as it was. But we can do something with now. Making new ones. Being open. Let's get some guidance. I do feel a lot of eyes will be on you, though, for sure. Acknowledgement, appreciation, maybe even recognition. Maybe at a work party or a holiday party, or even just at work in general for some of you. Getting recognized in front of everybody in a good way. Oh, and this thanks so-and-so. You won't even be expecting it. And there could be a bonus of a little extra something than the norm. I can't believe this popped up. This popped up for Team 1. If you guys were even drawn to Team 1, go watch that one too. I was going to say that earlier, but I got swept up in the energies. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Trust. Trust those signs. Trust in the magic of your own heart. By honoring that. What makes you happy, the magic that it's so alchemical. You need to trust in your own happiness. That brings in more and more of that energy. And slowly the heart will open, slowly the heart will fill, overflow. Turkey spirit. Oh, you're a little late there, buddy. Give with gratitude and grace. I know people talk about, I'm so grateful, we should always be grateful, and we are. But sometimes it's hard to look at things that were painful. Even look at ourselves. And trying to feel grateful about something about ourselves when our life went to shit and we feel like we were a big part of that, you know? But now it's time to really... It's not just about giving to others. It's about giving to yourself. Grace. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some compassion. Treat yourself nicer. I'll tell you one thing. If my kids or grandkids were in this stasis, I would do everything in my power to encourage them to come out. I would bust my ass. It was that knowledge or that epiphany I had really hit me when I realized I wasn't doing that for myself. Giving myself grace and compassion, kindness. We can't judge ourselves for decisions we made in the past or choices. How we ended up here or why that happened. It doesn't matter now. You need to be just as understanding of yourself and to yourself, just like your best friend is understanding your situation, what you've been through. They understand. Every day we get a new day, starting a new path in a way, new steps. You need to be grateful for that. His Spirit's about to get you in that habit this week. Be grateful. Really, you are worthy. You really are worthy of the blessings that are coming in. Please be open. Oh my gosh. I shuffled the crap out of these. Reclaim your power. Time to get back. Look at that. Remember that. Where's that card? I buried it. Reclaim your power. Grab that, Excalibur. It's yours. Panther Spirit. Reclaim it. Now's the time. Sometimes we let it not get taken from us, but it gets just hidden or dampened down by that cloud's energy. We are stronger than we feel. All we have to do is take a step. And then another. Another. And Spirit's going to be right with you each step. It's going to be more powerful. Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. What was I saying earlier? I can't even make this up, guys. The magic, true magic, lies in your heart, your happiness. Love is so unconditional. Love is extremely powerful. And there's nothing more powerful than the love that you show for yourself. It's as strong and indestructible as mother's love or parents' love. It's that love. Love for your grandbabies, your children, your best friend, you know, brothers or sisters from another mother, you know what I mean, type of connection. Your partner. When we start funneling that kind of love towards ourselves, instead of denying it, which is our right, we were born with it. Why deny what is ours? When we start giving it the things that make it happy and flowing and open, and you watch everything just light up around you. You start seeing the world differently. You start experiencing all sorts of, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. And it doesn't stop unless you stop it. Spirit's being all deep thoughts Monday on us today. Be open. Don't be afraid. But take action. Even if you can only do one thing. Today. Tomorrow. But one thing. There's a lot of power in that one thing. Because the next day you'll do 2 or 3 things. Or maybe just another one thing. But it'll be bigger than the step you took the day before. And very powerful. Thank you guys so much. Everybody's starting to withdraw now. I do want to say one last thing before you guys click off about the dog. Connect in with your spirit guides, your guardian angel, or whoever you work with on the other side. It may have been a while. Sometimes, we go down, we feel like, we neglect our prayers and stuff, and we feel guilty. They're there. They're waiting. They understand us on a level we could never comprehend. Seriously. Start connecting with them. Talk to them. Ask them to help you. That's what they're there for. They're there to help us. They don't want to see us like this. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys so much for doing that. Remember, I have specials running on my Instagram. I have the December forecast special up. It's also on my Facebook page too. All my social media information is down below in the description box below. And I'm sending you lots of good vibes. There are so many wonderful things coming. By the end of the week, you're going to be like, holy crap. In a good way. Complete 360 from where you are right now. On that note, take care. Hello there, Team 3. Welcome to your forecast for the week ahead. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. There is a big thing going on this week. The whip. Cracking the whip. Discipline. And you guys got 2 cards for this, and I'll reveal that in a minute. All right, let's take a look at the themes. You guys got 2 cards for your themes this week. Uranus, change. Big changes. Uncomfortable. Arrival. Things are coming in for sure. Oh, wow. That's a strong combo. What was that? First house. Aries. With Uranus. Change. Arriving. It's coming in, no matter how much you want to avoid it. It could be scary. Some people, change is scary. You know, it's a real thing. But it's happening. Anything that maybe your stubbornness, refusal to let go, you know, any fear-based, like, you know, fighting, it's coming. It's here. For some of you. It's like an offer coming in with the ring here. Unexpected. Total shock. Like, here it is. But something's going to make you really happy. However, gotta watch those mice. Mind spinning. Reading into it. Tearing it apart instead of accepting things for as they are, as they're presented. That's a big thing too for you guys too. Accepting things as they are. Because the more you spin on it, that's fear. It's trying to talk you out of it, of accepting it, of allowing it. It can create paranoia or suspicion or mistrust. Watch for that. The mice also serve a dual purpose here, Team 3. They also remove things. The very things maybe you were hanging on to. It's almost like I just had a vision of somebody like pushing their dresser up against a door in a Foot Locker and just all sorts of stuff. And when you were sleeping, the mice were slowly removing things. Not enough that you'd notice until all of a sudden you realize there's nothing there and go, wait a minute, where'd it all go? And the door's wide open. Boom, here it comes. You can't stop change. Change is fluid. It's got to happen. Things can't stay the same. And saying that, I'm also going to say the past isn't here either. What you do now, today, is what determines what's coming for you. But if it's your destiny to line up with new people or new commitments, a new job, a new this, a new that, it's coming. Everybody's getting into place. We're being pushed along this new path. But once we allow that, oh my God, does it feel amazing? You feel lighter. It's a little scary because these things that are coming in are so new. It's like, I don't know how to maneuver this. But that's okay. The Spirit wouldn't have brought it into your life if it was going to be an issue. We've worked through that shit, remember? All this year. All right. So in being disciplined, now this is just divine feminine energy, not, gender, okay? Disciplining that, I want to say, the inside of you, regardless of your energy, main energy influence. Disciplining yourself to allow the changes brings in huge unexpected blessings. I feel it. I felt it through I was shocked to see this come up. All three teams got the whip. Yeah. Bouquet. The clover. The ring. Not all three, but those cards have been repeating. The side popped up once. This is a week of accepting, allowing that no matter how you try to fight it, it's here. Here you go. Literally, here you go. In the physical plane. There's an offer coming in. It's a good offer. It's a beautiful, unexpected offer. It's going to bring you peace. I feel like for some of you, it's going to answer a very intimate question you've been asking yourself. And it could be, what am I to do now? Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. I'm not feeling anything. I don't know. Whatever's coming in is long term, down the road. Not going anywhere. This could be an engagement. It could be someone getting proposed to. With lilies, it brings peace, harmony. Something long awaited. It's about time. Or it could be meeting someone that you collaborate with. It's a commitment to work with somebody, and it's going to bring peace to whatever you're afraid of in that area, whether it's love or career, or just trying to find something that really, truly moves your soul again. Now here's the thing. So we have these unexpected blessings coming into you guys. I think I just challenged somebody's southern relative. Unexpected. They're geared. They're all tailored to bring to that. It's something that's going to make you happy. But that whip's got to be in place. I'll tell you why. Any blockages, whether created by you or any detours you had to take or trying to figure out how the hell am I going to get up this fucking mountain, okay? Have been cut. It's cut down now with the scythe. It's removed. There's no excuses. No reasons to hear it. It's here. Unexpected. And for some of you, this also means because you've been disciplining yourself and being more open and trying to see things, accept things and people, you know, any situation as it is. There's a reward here. All of a sudden, something that was in the way or you felt was in the way of something you've been wanting, been wishing for, been striving for. Suddenly, there it is. Now, I'm not saying people are going to show up on your door going, hey, baby, how you doing? You know, but there's definitely going to be a sign leading you in that direction, okay? But it's about being open. Not thinking about the end game, but being with it and accepting things as they are in the present this week especially, okay? Now, the mice have removed blockages. Anything. It's like the end of misery, end of maybe poverty for some of you. Maybe you've been struggling financially and just can't see it. It's always one thing after another. Well, there's a blessing coming in there to support you so you feel more secure with the anchor here. Okay? Something's being removed. The end. The mice are like ending misfortune. You're done. That's enough. Sometimes we self-sabotage shit in the most spectacular ways, too. That's going to be clear if that is the case. There's peace. This, you may not see it right away this week. I know that, and definitely not in the beginning of the week, but something's going to occur where you'll go, oh my gosh, because maybe in one area of your life it's just been dead. Nothing moving, nothing coming in, nothing going out. And you've been waiting. Suddenly, I don't know where you have a sense of peace in that area. Something just significant enough happens. And you start feeling this peace about that area of your life. That's your sign that whatever was blocking that has been removed. We have that sense of security. Peace. But it's also about raising the anchor and just letting your boat float where it's supposed to go in that area. It's like I tell my guide some days when I'm really feeling lost, you lead, I follow. And let me tell you, they do show up in the physical plane. Okay, here you go. Go this way. Anything that's been disturbing your peace, especially if it has to do with, you know, the mind spinning. It's about to be squashed with that whip there. You need peace. Peace of mind. But most importantly, peace of heart. Some of you may be feeling that certain things maybe you're aware of an offer, whether it's a job or something to take on or something, you know, you were looking at and getting a little excited about, and suddenly maybe it feels like it might be too much of a commitment with the whip there. You're like, I feel like for some of you, just a very small percentage, please take what resonates, that somebody, there may be an offer that comes in that makes you kind of snap out of things and look at it and go, I don't want this. Something that kind of makes you go, I don't want this. I really don't want this. Now off you go. Feeling very secure and safe in whatever direction you're going to go. Maybe it's going to be like, you know, wherever the wind takes me. But I know it's going to be better than this. I don't want to be tied down. Spirit will back you up on a confirmation for that. For those of you who are like, I'm not sure if this is, you know, is it me? Some of you know it's not for you. By being very honest with yourself and writing out the things that you don't like about it. And then write a list of the things you do like about it. Which one's bigger? Which one's longer? You gotta go with what you feel. Your heart deserves to be filled. And there we go. Communication with the Page of Swords. A lot of straightforward stuff coming in. That also reminds you of the mice. Cutting through the bullshit. Cutting through anything that's blocking you. Removal. This is also straightforward truth. And I have to remind everyone that we are in Mercury pre-shadow. I mean, we're getting ready to go direct here in a hot minute. So be really careful of being... you want to be straight, sweet, and to the point. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask people for what you want. What do you really want? What are you asking for? And just ask. But this is also about people being very clear about what they need or what they want or what they're offering. I feel like anything that's coming to you, whether it's love or potential love, or it could be, you know, a home, a job, or whatever it is for you that you've been waiting on, okay? When that does come, it's going to be very clear. You don't have to spin on it. It's going to be just as it is. And if you're curious about things, ask questions. Ask for facts. Keep it simple. That is funny. So this week's about letting go and allowing things to be just as they are. Don't let the fear control your destiny, because it's not working and it's completely powerless in that. But you sure can delay it, huh? Spirit's like, okay guys, we gave you years. It's time to get going. We all need to be at where we're supposed to be. So this week is about putting all that down and letting go. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Remember, guys, I read energetically, not really so much traditionally. Spirit's talking about the stress that's put on your body from fighting, mistrusting, hopelessness, becoming pessimistic. That's all heavy negative energy, and all it does is drain the crap out of you. It affects your physical body. It's time to rest this week, guys. Don't take on anything extra for others, okay? Spirit's going to make it very clear. You need to rest. They might even put you in a position where you have to. We don't want to go there, okay? Nobody wants to go there. It's like, gosh, you know, well, maybe that's what has to happen so I can rest. Don't wish that. You make time. You're in charge of your time. You don't have to anything. If you need to rest, it's okay. You're not being lazy. You need to rest. You're exhausted. Spirit says it's okay to rest right now. And just let us handle the rest. The only thing you can really control is you. And that's the truth. They want you to rest this week. Let things come in as they do, because you're ending that phase and moving into the new. Ooh, I just rhymed. On to the new. What kind of blessings? Can you give us a hint, Spirit? Oh, well. Okay, for some of you, it's health. Feeling good, looking good, feeling nurtured, focusing on yourself, taking care of your health. I feel like a very strong energy push there for good health. Sleeping, Four of Swords, getting a lot of rest. For those of you who had sleepless nights, that's a blessing coming in. Good rest helps us to step into that Empress energy. Nurturing ourselves, taking care of ourselves, giving ourselves what we need, understanding that in doing that, we can show up more and better and stronger for people that we help or need our help every day. Okay? Gotta remember that. It's like, physician, heal thyself. Don't you dare be trying to take care of me when you're a mess. You know what I mean? Get your rest. Sleep is such a gift. Especially with the way the energy has been. A lot of people have not been getting to sleep, especially now we're moving into the holidays. It's a very dark time for a lot of people. But rest is so healing for us. And Spirit's bringing that in. That's going to be, for some of you, a big sign from Spirit. I want you to rest. Okay? Now, Spirit wants me to explain this whole thing that's going on this week, okay? You've hermited enough. It's not time to go into the cave. It's time to come out of your cave. The cave of darkness. The cave of disappointment. The cave of hopelessness. The cave of fear of disappointment. I stay in here unprotected. It's time to come out of that now. Time to come out. The past is the past. The past is done. This is Five of Cups. Very strong energy there. It's time to make new memories. New people, new situations, new environments. It's time to make new traditions. When you really want to do something that gets you all excited, go for it. Jump on that. It's time. The past is in the past. It's not here with us now. It doesn't exist now. The only thing that exists right now is now. It's time to start new. Solid step in the physical plane. New beginning for everybody in Team 3. That Ace of Pentacles. It's funny because I keep hearing about communication. You know, start talking again. Maybe you haven't talked to people in a while. Maybe just kind of started sliding off the radar. You can just go back. Your real friends will be there for you. Okay. Wow, Spirit. I think they get the point. Four of Cups. That cup that this cloud is refusing to see because of all these past cups there. Don't want to bother? Well, Spirit's going to dump that over your head. That's what I feel like, in a good way. Here you go. This is yours. It's time. It's time. In reverse, the Devil. That is more like Spirit is showing me that it's like this cloud is lifting. Any negative influences from the past within your own mind or outer stuff, which that is affecting us. It's doing it in waves again. I hate the wave. I hate those waves, Spirit. Like everybody's fine for most of the day. All of a sudden, boom, everybody's all pissy or depressed or very sensitive emotionally. It's crazy. But for you guys in Team 3, there's a huge, I feel like a suction, like with that Mice Murray saying things are being removed. It's like this, like something is like, your angels are getting their Hoover vacuums out and they're sucking that energy up out of you. They're going to transmute it into some positive stuff here. Lighter. You need to, Spirit says, you know, yes, you want to trust where you're walking on your path, but, you know, you do need to take off the blindfold so you can at least see and enjoy what's around you now. It's like that's being removed. Any blindfolds or blinders are being removed. You can't help but see the beauty. the joy, the peace. 10 of Cups. Whatever your vision was, where you thought you would be from before, what you had, your goals for relationships, family. You're not the same person you were. You've changed. And now we're moving, since this is a 10, we're ending the cycle of the old and into the new. We're not really saying goodbye, but we are letting go of a lot of stuff that held us to the past or made us feel closer to those, that we were close to in the past. Not so much now in the present because everybody's busy. But that's okay. Because we can turn it into something new now. By accepting and allowing. And not being afraid. Because what's coming, what's already here, is yours. It's from Spirit. And it's beautiful. Just like you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get some. So any obstacles are being removed out of the way for you too. So be open. Be open. Time to collaborate. See? The commitment. It may be time people might start approaching you to do things with. It could be anywhere from, hey, I know you're great at pottery, do you mind coming in with me and helping me teach a class, or as something simple as that, to just working together with somebody maybe for a Christmas party or Christmas dinner, working together. It could also be about new jobs, new people. I feel like people are open for that. You're getting people who, you could work with. Compromise is easy with. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. You're getting a lot of working with others. Maybe you shut yourself off with that hermit energy there. It's time to get back out there. Co-create. Do something fun. What is Spirit guiding you? What do you really feel in your heart? Not your head. Don't listen to that damn thing. What is your heart? What is your soul telling you to do? What's making you happy? It's that feeling. You get all excited and stuff. Ask my best friend. She'll tell you. I get to cook for you. Oh my God. I made blah, 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 blah. That's how I know I'm doing the right thing. I just get so high off of that. Just talking about, oh, I can't wait, blah, blah, blah. Co-create with Spirit. Follow that beautiful intuition of yours. What you do helps others. But in co-creating with Spirit, we're helping ourselves so we can help others with our gifts, with our foresight, with our caring hearts. Bring a gentle touch. The time to be rough and stubborn and look at my balls, don't mess with me, that's over. That's why nothing's gone anywhere. Nothing's improved. Everything seems to get heavier and heavier because that's not working. Talk softly, but carry a big stick. You can be kind. It's okay. Some people think kindness is a vulnerability. I mean, seriously, it's hard for them because they feel like they've just opened up their freaking body to you. Here, look, it's like, go in my purse, stranger. But no, it's not. Bring that gentle touch, not just towards others, but for yourself. Be gentle. You don't need to be rough anymore. You don't need to be harsh. All is forgiven. The hard part is forgiving ourselves for stuff. Haha. Be peace, Dove Spirit. Spirit is bringing this beautiful, peaceful energy in there. They want you to be peaceful and allow. And I feel like I'm going to repeat again about sleep. They're saying sleep's going to get a lot easier to achieve a good night's sleep. As far as getting moving, start with the small things. Mouse spirit, can't make that up. Tend to the small things, the little things you put off. Oh, God, I got to do this XYZ. Oh, I should move that. I need to clean that. Do it. When you're sitting there looking at it, just do it. Start taking care of the little small things you procrastinate on or put off, or just like move around somewhere else where you can't see it and be reminded you need to handle it. Whether it's dropping it off at Goodwill or throwing it in the trash, cleaning it, moving it, putting it away. Just doing little tiny things will also make a big difference too. Those little small things. Sometimes too, just doing a small gesture for someone can make a big impact on that person. And that's especially for yourself. Do some small things for yourself also. Nothing is wasted. You have not wasted any time. That came up in Team 1, I think. You've not wasted any time. You can sit there and go, yeah, well, no, you haven't. Everything is happening at the right time. And now it's time to move. Now it's time. As long as you're honoring yourself and your heart and your soul, nothing's wasted. Make sure you are stepping into the present. Don't compare anything coming in today or tomorrow or whenever to the past, because that does not exist here, and it's damn well not the same, as you will soon see. On that note, Team 3, remember, you can find me on social media. Down below in this description box is everything. Sorry, my little fire alarms decided to chirp in there. I think it's spirit going, okay, Catz, code it. All right. So on that note, guys, I do run specials on Instagram, and it does pop up on my Facebook too. Like I said, again, my social media information is down below in the description box. And I'm sending you guys lots of good vibes. And if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that so much. And I love you guys very much. Sending you lots of supportive vibes. Take care.